our tasting Thursday. The master of the Italian cuisine, Carmelo Moro, is here from Carmelo's Italian Restaurant, 504 East 5th Street. Everybody knows Carmelo's. Good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Always good to be here.
Yeah, you're going to do a risotto for us, huh?
We are going to do a good Parmigiano risotto.
Yeah.
It's typical from the Piedmont area.
Yeah.
Easy to make. Just some olive oil, some onions, saute them.
Sure.
Have the risotto, sauteed it, and then you just keep on adding some vegetable broth. If you want it to be a natural. Or you can add the beef risotto, any type of broth to eat, and you keep on adding Parmigiano and stirring it.
How long do you usually let that go? Do you usually eyeball it and see when it's ready, or is there a time set on
It's
that?
a 20-25 minutes. We like to have it al dente to the bite, but it still needs to be absorbed over a period of time, slowly cooking and stirring. That's the key to a risotto.
Okay.
But the end result is wonderful. You can mix it with the wild mushrooms, with the duck, with the shrimp,
so many ways
spicy
to
build
do it,
meatballs, ossobuco. I mean, it's just a non-ending. It's a good vegetarian dish, or as you can make it with a lot of.
Okay, I like it done with the seafood. And show us the here we do it with at Carmelo's. You can do. I mean, this is a multiple seafood dish, right?
There's from scallops to shrimp to clams to snapper to wild king salmon.
It really is a nice mix
just
of
a little bit
too.
of everything to give that seafood flavor.
Exactly. There it goes. It's starting to come together a little bit there, and you just keep adding the broth and Parmesan, right?
You just keep on adding over a period, not too much. You just want to
a little bit at a time.
Sure, slowly, and eventually it just all very well together. But the Parmigiano Reggiano, it's wonderful. You can use saffron to eat. But the end is just yummy.
It's perfect. Okay, let's talk about some of the new dishes you guys are doing too. It's, you know, everybody has their favorite at Carmelo's. I know I do, but a lot of new things on the menu, or different variations to things.
Well, our new menu really, we brought in some comfort foods like a pasta al forno that my mother growing up used to do it for us, and then of course the black mussels. What a beautiful start to a meal. And then, of course, the chicken parmigiana with the fettuccine alfredo with the spaghetti al pomodoro. And then the typical lasagna. We have added to the lasagna now a broccoli mousse. It's just like a souffle. Wonderful, light, fluffy to go with it. And then we have several risotto on the menu.
You can do the risotto in many different ways, right?
Yes, the classical way is the one with the Parmigiano Reggiano, and then, of course, with the wild mushrooms or with the truffles, whether they are the white or black truffles. What an experience. And October in Piedmont, it's season for the truffles.
All right, give us the secret then. How did Carmelo's mom make it? How did you like it growing up? That's the secret, right? Probably a little bit of every way.
I tell you, mothers, they have that special touch. That whenever a pinch of this, a pinch of that, Mommy, what did you put in? And you never know what they put, and then you try to do it, and it never comes the same.
Tough to copy it, sure. All right, let's put a map up. Everybody knows where Carmelo's is, but this is just the official spot here down on 5th and Red River. Such a great spot, such a great atmosphere, too, and the dessert dishes still as good. You know, that always is bad for me because I walk in and I see them set up and you have the display set up with the desserts and I'm thinking dessert before I even eat the entree.
I tell you, we should change. Instead of calling desserts, we should call it appetizer. Starts with the desserts. A nice piece of chocolate cake or chocolate mousse pie or some good tiramisu. And life is beautiful. I mean,
life is beautiful, especially when you're down there getting a little bananas pasta or something cooked at the table.
Still tableside cooking, yes.
Extensive wine list, too. I mean,
Yes, we did a lot of Barolos and Bardolinos and Brunellos and Chiantis, of course, and then, of course, some Gattinara. But we have a very large selection of California Cabernet, Texans wine. So we carry, and of course, champagne for any special celebration.
Exactly. And a staff that is tough to beat. I always say you got some of the best staff down there because it's the same folks every time you go, and they call you by name.
Well, it's nice when you walk in and you are recognized and people say, hi, how are you? Good to see you.
Good
and then, of course, they put the red carpet.
Right. Yeah, fantastic. All right, that's the Tasty Thursday. Carmelo, good to see you again. It looks so good. And again, I think the mussels are the dish that catch in the eye. Look how good that looks, huh?
This is fantastic.
Yeah.
Anytime you go, whether it's Naples or Sicily, and you sit by the seaside, a bowl of mussels, a glass of wine.
Or even in Austin, Texas, right down at Carmelo's is where we get that.
Thank you so much.
Carmelo Mora, thanks for being here. And if you get a chance and want some of the best Italian cuisine, you know where to go. All right, that's your Tasty Thursday. We're back.